Welcome back to the Gnostic Informant, and you are about to gain some Hebrew gnosis today. And you're going to do it with me, and I have my sensei, Liran. Bow to your sensei.
Whoosh. Sorry. No.
So what we're
Yep.
doing is basically a Let's Play right now. So this is different. I'm going to start a new series on my channel. I'm really interested in learning Hebrew because someone like myself does videos on ancient, the Bible and the Hebrew Torah and the Tanakh. I like to learn what the originals wrote down. For example, let me give you an example why I do this. The King James Bible is the most popular Bible in English in America. They think it's the perfect and pure word. That's what we used to say in my church. The King James only. However, if you go to Isaiah 53, it says that Lucifer fell has fallen. And then you're like, wait a second. Ask any Jew. You could go pick out any Jew rabbi who studies the Old Testament. Ask him who is Lucifer. I don't fucking know who Lucifer is. Lucifer is some Greco-Roman deity from paganism. There's no Lucifer in Judaism. And so it's a mistranslation from the Latin Bible. The Latin Bible uses the word Lucifer, which means light bringer. Lucifer was a Greco-Roman deity in paganism in Roman mythology. He's in the Ovid's Metamorphosis. So what is he doing in the King James Bible? Nobody knows. Nobody has an answer for that. So
He got lost. He accidentally got there. I mean, you know how easy it is to get lost. You want to get home, you take the wrong bus, and you end up on the other side of town. Happens
well,
to everyone.
or maybe he just really liked monotheism better than polytheism. He just wanted to be in the different Bible. So he
I
transported.
don't know.
He time traveled back to the 5th century BC and got himself in Isaiah. Isaiah 14:12, not 53, is where it says
What's
Lucifer. But I think the word in Hebrew is Hallel, if I'm not mistaken.
What do we say?
14:12.
14. Isayahu. Yeah, Isayahu is another guy you said. What's his name again? Isayahu is
Hallel?
Joss. No, the name in the book it's in.
Oh, King James.
No, the name of the
Oh,
scroll part of
Isaiah 14:12.
and Isaiah is Isayahu, right?
Yes, I believe Joshua,
Uh,
Isaiah. I think it's the same.
no, Joshua is Yehoshua.
Okay, so
Isayahu.
Isaiah is different. Yeah, it's a different name.
Yeah, it's really confusing. So I think
Yeah, there's a lot
this
of
is
names
going
that
to be.
sound similar to each other. You
And
got
you said
you got
14.
Isaiah, you got Esau, you got
They only sound similar. It's like all of
Hosea.
the
You got Hosea too.
yeah. Okay, they do sound kind of similar. You got me though.
Now, the reason why did you pull up the verse or no?
I'm looking for it. This 11, 14, 14, 12.
Read it in
איך
Hebrew. I want to hear it.
נפלת משמיים הלל בן סחר נגדך לארץ חולץ על גויים.
All right, I didn't hear Lucifer.
Yeah, it says Hillel.
Hallel, exactly. So what does that
I
word
don't
mean?
know. Hillel?
Yeah.
It's like, I think it's a proper name.
So it's a noun.
Yeah,
So it's
it's a
okay. So it's
proper name.
talking
It's
about a
the name
real
of a
person.
guy.
It's talking about a real king of Babylon named Hallel. Is that what that is?
I think so.
So that's very
I don't know
interesting.
the.
That's very interesting. The Latins decided to translate that to Lucifer. So I think
Hillel ben Sachar Kochav Sachar. Yeah, it means the morning star. So.
morning star. So there you go.
Oh, the rising. Oh,
So the
the
Latin,
morning star. So it's
the,
analogous,
yeah,
but
the Latin really isn't that wrong. But it's like if you're the King James onlyist, and you're going to tell me that the new international version, which says morning star in English, is wrong, and Lucifer is right, you're crazy because morning star is the correct translation. Lucifer is a Greco-Roman deity from paganism. He's not a fallen angel.
no, but it's obviously the same mythological idea.
Right. So that's what I'm
I
saying.
mean, it's
That's what I'm getting at. Is like I want to learn this Hebrew so I can go back and I can learn why these translations are what they are, and
but
maybe
yeah, that's kind of weird. It's like saying Sabtai. Sabtai Sabtai is the name of the planet Jupiter, and it's the name after we have the day Sabbath. It's like saying, oh, that's like Saturn, where we have Saturnalia, which means the day of Saturn.
exactly.
No, you can't do that. That's no kosher, no bueno. Sido, fat penalty, wrong,
Right.
foul, red card, yellow card. No.
Yeah. Flag on the
So,
play. Flag on the play. So
is that a football thing?
yeah, that's what they say. Flag on the play.
American rugby. Okay, I have no interest in American rugby.
Ah, it'll
I
be
just
over.
call it American rugby. I'm like, oh no, I didn't use the foot. It's rugby, clearly.
So here we are, and this is a let's play. It's like a video game. It's like Pootie Pie right here. And I'm gonna start all the way from the beginning. As you can see, it says I 97% passed because I've already been doing this. But just for the sake of series wise, you gotta start from the beginning, right? Plus, I want to show how cool I am. I want to make myself look cool and see how good I am. All right? No, I'm just kidding. Okay. But yeah, I probably will bang this out pretty good. So let's start from the beginning, and then make sure you don't tell me the answers though, Sensei. Don't tell me the answers. Make sure I get
this one is nothing. This one is no help. So.
Yeah, you can give me hints if I'm taking too much time, and you can that's all. Well, let's be ready.
Let's see. Let's go.
All right.
Wuss.
Call to your Sensei. Reset my score and restart this activity. You see that, guys? 97%. I'm benefiting that, or I'm sacrificing that right now. Let's go for the greater cause. Shalom.
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 That's as easy as it gets, right there. You can't. They just give you a freebie, I guess.
Oh, they used the Nikud.
Yeah, they use the Nikud. Yep.
Yeled.
So that's girl and boy.
Yalda.
Yalda, right here, girl.
Yeah.
Yeled.
I think that's a girl.
I wonder what Yeled means after I just answered Yalda.
Something to do with ice cream. No kidding. Ice cream is glida, so it's a joke.
Nice. I'll get there. We'll get
הילדה אוכלת. הילדה שותה. הילד שותה.
הילד שותה. The boy drinks.
Yep.
הילד אוכל.
I wonder what the last one is. See, this is too easy. But it's going to get harder, and there's going to be more selections eventually. So it's going to get progressively harder as we go.
Yalda. Yeled.
Girl and boy. Yeled. Yalda, girl, Yeled, boy.
הילדה שותה. הילד שותה. הילדה אוכלת. הילד אוכל.
הילד אוכל. Oh, I thought I was say it.
From the
Isha.
Hold on, let me pause it. All right, go ahead. Say that.
If you say the cha, it's easier to think of it as glutteral. Like say ga.
G. So ochel. Like that.
Say ga.
Ga.
Cha.
Ha.
Gacha. Gacha.
Gacha. Yacha.
Ah, that's better.
So yeled gachal.
Remember, a lot of sounds are really guttural in Hebrew. They come from the bottom of your throat.
Yeah. It's hard to train yourself to do that. I'm not gonna lie.
It's similar to the Z, but yeah, it's hard, and that's why when foreigners listen to Hebrew, they think, oh,
dude, you're not lying. This was a couple months ago when I started to actually get like the higher levels. I'm like, let me test myself out. So I went on Netflix and I looked up some Hebrew shows and I played them. And I didn't understand a word anyone was saying. Like
that's because Israelis use a lot of slang. That's because Israelis use a lot of slang when they talk. So like, I know one woman. She spoke proper Hebrew very well. She heard like Israelis speak to themselves, and it was so saturated with slang and idioms and basically ways to butcher the language. It's like a guy who learned English in university very proper. And he goes to like the hood and he hears people talking like, yo, my homie, how's it hanging, man?
That makes sense. No wonder why I was lost.
It's kind of like that.
Isha.
That's woman. Right? Is that girl or woman?
Woman, yeah. Female.
Ish.
Female, yeah, female.
Ish is male? Okay.
Yeah, it means, it's more like, no, it's not male, but it means male.
Isha.
Oh, I see.
Male would be Zachar and female would be Nekeva.
Oh, I wonder if I could speed this up a little bit. Or no.
Hi.
Whoops.
Okay, this is really repetitive crap.
Yeah.
Ha'ish shote.
Yeah, we did this like 3 times already. So the man drinks.
Ha'isha ochelet.
Ha'isha ochelet. Ha'isha ochelet. That's this.
Yeah.
Ha'isha shota. Ha'ish ochel.
You're supposed to say it as you do it.
Oh, yeah, I cheated there. Ha'ish ochel. Ha'ish ochel.
Ha'ish ochel.
Ha'ish ochel.
Hayeled ochel.
Hayeled ochel.
Ha'isha ochelet.
Ha'isha ochelet. Oh, I got tricked.
Ha'isha ochelet.
So here's what I did wrong. The girl eats, but it's not the young girl eats. It's the woman eats. So
Yeah, Yalda is like child. It's more like
Yalda is
child
child,
if you
right.
think of it. Yeah,
That's where I screwed
that's
up.
a better way to think of it. But
Yeah,
הילדה אוכלת.
which is the one I picked.
English is one of those languages where girl can mean an adult woman or a grown woman, kind of like chica. Hebrew, it's pretty the same.
הילדה
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeled
Most of
and
the
Yelda is girl and boy. Younger is like child, like you said. And then-
Mostly.
Isn't there another one above that for like elderly?
For a grown man,
Yeah, or no?
you just say if you say grown man, you just say old guy, old man. So
Okay.
Ken, which means old man, but they're just
Gotcha.
saying old man.
Gotcha.
אוכלת.
Or old.
Hold on, say that again.
הילדה אוכלת.
Oh, Yelda or Helid.
הילדה שותה. האיש שותה.
Holy crap! These guys are already fat from all of
האיש
these
אוכל.
repetitions.
Say that again.
These guys are already fat from all of these repetitions. Enough.
Yeah, they said
Like-
the same thing. Like, see, they really want you to learn how to eat and drink for some reason. I don't know why.
Maybe because they think people are tourists. They're like, I want to eat. I want to.
Right,
drink,
right,
I
right.
don't know.
האיש אוכל.
Haish or Helid.
Okay, come on. Repetition is the key. Repetition is the key.
Yeah.
500 punches a day.
Right.
How
Here we
did
go,
the
something
karate
different.
punch again?
Something different.
הילדה רצה.
Hayada
What is Ratza?
I like that word, Ron. Ratza. Ratza.
Yeah.
That's probably my favorite letter in the Hebrew alphabet is that tzadi. Looks like a back Y.
Tzadi.
It's pretty cool. So he said Hal Yadal Ratza, so the girl runs.
האישה רצה.
Ha'isha, the woman runs.
האיש רץ.
Ha'ish
הילד
runs.
רץ.
Hayelid runs. He's not running, he's jumping. Whatever.
Yeah, I think he's trotting. I don't think we have a word for trotting in Hebrew, so do we?
הילד קורא.
Kore. So this is funny that the word for read is Kore because the word Quran in Arabic sounds like read, right? Is that?
I don't know.
Do you think those are cognates there?
I don't speak Arabic. You know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but
That's
Arabic
the
is
thing
Semitic though, so you gotta wonder if there's a cognate there. Maybe not.
I don't know.
So he said Hayelid Kore.
Yeah. Oh, that's a
הילדה
kid? That's a boy
קוראת.
kid? I thought it's a
look.
girl.
Yeah, you know, it's 20.
No, that was the boy. That was the boy. So we can't be
Yeah.
the girl again.
Right, so it has to be this one.
Yeah. That
האיש
does look like a
קורא.
girl.
Ha'is Kore. You make really that R with that nikod with those two dots.
It's a
Kore.
race. It's a
Kore.
no, you don't roll it.
האישה קוראת.
That's Spanish. It's more Spanish, right? It's like
You don't
Kore.
roll it. It's very guttural. The ra is
Right.
like the ga.
So
Ra,
Isha
ga.
Kore.
Ra.
Why is there a
ga.
T at the end? Is it korot? Is that for a woman?
Or it. Yeah,
Correct.
all of the things
האישה
are for
אוכ-
women.
Say that again.
See, ochelet.
Yeah.
If a woman does it in the past or in present progressive, now it's for a woman it's et, and for a man it's nothing.
So I gotta ask you this: in Israel, is
Yeah.
there a movement like there is in America to sort of make everything genderless, or is that not
Only by crazy Tel Aviv people.
really? So that really is a thing, though.
Only by crazy Tel Aviv people.
So bat crazy Tel Aviv people would be like a Antifa in America, right? Someone like far left.
And I mean academics who read the progressive newspaper of Haaretz, which is rag, doesn't even make money. It's that bad.
And so they want to get rid of that Ohelet and just make it Ohel.
They want to make a general new. They want to make all of the world general neutral for some reason. Don't ask me why,
'Cause-
but there are people like that.
And the reason why I'm asking that is because as I'm starting to learn Hebrew, I'm noticing that it is really divided by gender. If you're talking to a man,
Yeah.
you're talking to a certain way. If you're talking to a woman, you're talking a certain way.
No,
I
that's
used to think
actually-
English
no.
was like that. And English is nothing like that compared to Hebrew.
You're talking in a certain way. You just say you use the feminine verse of it, and you sound kind of funny if you don't. But
That's
honestly,
what I was going to say.
like-
What happens if you don't? You just sound funny?
yeah, you sound like an idiot.
Well, you sound like you're like
You sound like you don't know the language.
sound like you're slurring your words, like someone from who's not educated.
Yeah, and the worst is when people use the one part and then use the other, and they mix the two. So one moment they talk of things that are a thing isn't in the feminine way, and then they talk about it as in the masculine way. And it's like, okay, this guy has no idea. Or sometimes you think, okay, is he talking about the same thing, or did he switch
Pilot.
subjects?
Yeah, that's funny. All right, I got
This
to
one,
look at
I saw it.
Aisha ochelet. Oh, so the woman eats right here.
Unless he's not eating.
האישה שותה.
Aisha shota.
האישה רצה.
Harisha ratza.
האישה קוראת.
Aisha koret. The woman reads.
It's not the one. It's not the one that's drinking because he has a hijab, so that doesn't.
And that's next. Just read the Quran.
הילד קורא.
Hayeled kore.
הילד רץ.
Hayeled rats.
הילד אוכל.
Hayeled ochel. He's eating some eggs there.
הילד שותה.
Yeah, there's a lot of eating and drinking in the first round. Look,
Yeah, it's weird.
another one.
הילדה
Just gonna skip it. Something different.
הגברים שותים.
Ooh, a different word. Hagvarim.
Different
So
word.
this is men, right? Hagvarim, the men.
Yeah, it means the man.
So the men shotim would be the men are drinking.
Right.
Boom.
Because when it's him, it's many
הילדה
people.
רצה.
Say that one more time.
When it's him, it's many people are doing it. So
Yes.
gvarim
Which-
sotim.
Which
Gever is
for my biblical scholar fans watching, the word Elohim is plural.
Yeah.
You just
Same
saw a
thing.
perfect example of that. Gavraim means the men. Elohim means the gods. So that's there's
No, the gods is Elim. The
Elim?
gods is Elim.
so it's just Elim. Well, what's the difference between Elohim and Elim? Why do they do that?
Well, if God is El,
Yeah.
many gods is Elim. Elohim, it could be many things. I personally believe it's like a remnant of the way they used to say gods, or there was God Elohu, and they just gave it to him to make it
Exactly.
plural.
That's what it looks like. It looks like a remnant of the old world.
Well, that's one reason, but without further evidence, it's very hard to judge. But yeah, it is kind of on the nose.
Yep. All right. So Halyada Ratza,
Yeah.
the young girl is running.
That's I guess.
האיש שותה. הילדות רצות.
Hayeladot Ratzot. I like how they kind of
What is-
rhyme too. Hayeladot Ratzot.
Yeah, it's easy to rhyme with these things.
So that's the girls, the young girls are
Right.
running,
Yeah,
banging them out, man.
young girls. Yeah, okay.
הילדים קוראים.
That's the most suggestive chopstick eating noodles I've ever seen in my life. Like, I
Hey,
mean,
she's bowing to her sensei now.
yeah. She saw that I have a judo gear. She's like, oh.
Oh, let me tap you on that one.
Yeah,
Alright,
even though I don't think she's. Maybe.
So Hayeladim means the children. Korim
Yeah.
are reading. So this one.
האישה אוכלת.
What mean the children read? It's not. There's no reading and are reading. It's not.
The
We don't have
children
those
read.
temporal.
Yeah,
You
okay.
can say read or are reading. We don't have those.
See, that's what I like about Hebrew. It's so simple. There's no like is that the. It's just like people read.
Yep.
Like,
And we
boom.
don't have a
It gets to
subjunctive
the point.
template.
It gets to the point. It really does.
Yeah. Very
And the
laconic.
word we just put an H in front of it. Ha. So then you got the person, the people, the children. It's really easy to. I'm not gonna lie. It's just an easy language to learn. Once you learn the alphabet, by the way, that's some people are watching me right now. How is he even reading this? You have to learn the alphabet first.
Yeah.
You go to square one, pull up a piece of paper with the alphabet on it, and just read it, and just copy the words. Copy
Also,
it
there
10
are-
times.
yeah.
Once
And
you
it's
copy
easy
10 times,
because-
you remember it.
And it's kind of easy because you don't have to memorize the handwritten version until later on. The handwritten version doesn't look anything like the written.
No,
like
I have
the
no
typewritten.
idea. I couldn't even read that right now. I'm not even.
Oh, it's
close
not.
to
It's
it yet.
pretty confusing.
Yeah, it
I
looks
have
so-
horrible
It
handwriting.
looks like a
so I
different
wouldn't-
language. It almost does.
You can kind of see the imagination sometimes, but yeah, it's really weird. It's like,
Yeah.
well, it's also the same for English, but
But
yeah.
that's like in English. You got cursive. People who don't know English who look at cursive would be like, "What the hell is that?"
Oh, it's easy. Oh, by the way, there's a cursive form of Hebrew, but nobody uses it ever. It's dead.
Yeah, that's
It's
what I
like
heard.
worse than
I heard about
it's
that.
like worse than doctor writing. It's awful.
Wow. All right, let's
Doctors
see
are
here.
horrible.
Haha, isha ochelet. That is. It is here.
הילד
She's doing more
קורא.
than eating that. She's doing more than
You're
eating
doing
that
more than
one.
eating. Yeah, you're right about that.
She's doing a lot, but not. Look at her looking at you. It's like, yeah, okay.
Hayeled kore. He's really into that book.
Oh, that's a boy.
I guess it looks like it. Yeah.
I mean, I don't see any other
Yeah, it's
singular
got it.
children.
It's yeah.
הנשים אוכלות.
So nashim means women in plural.
Yeah.
Hanashim, the women are eating, or the women eat, I should say.
Yeah. You don't say isot. That's just weird. Nobody. Isot is not. It's isa, but many women is isot.
So when do you use nashim then? What's the difference?
No, and nasim is what you use for women, but it's isa, isa.
Oh,
Gvarim, nasim. There is no is, many of is or many of isa. It's
I
just,
got you now. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
All right.
קוראים. הגברים קוראים. הנשים רצות.
Hanashim ratzot. That's the easiest one right there. They're literally running a race. You can't get that one wrong.
נשים קוראות.
Hanashim korot. That's the women are reading.
yeah.
הגברים רצים.
Hagvarim ratzim. Men run. Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
All right, we're getting somewhere.
Also, for those of you wondering, those little dots below the words are nikud, and they won't like
הילדות.
vowels underwater.
So you're talking
They
about.
won't like
You see my
vowels.
mouse right now?
nikud. Yeah, the nikud. I
Yeah.
barely remember them.
That looks like a T. That would be like a ah sound.
Yeah, la, do,
Or a
yeah,
or-
la. It's yeah, la,
La,
dot,
right.
and when you see a o, it means that the vav is o, and it's not va, because vav, if it's in the middle, it's usually va.
Right.
That's how we spell this. Like if you want to spell Vespasian, it's vav vav. No.
Yeah, because if not, a vav could be an O technically without the vav.
Yeah, it can be o.
In this
but it
case
can
right
also be
here,
va.
this is an O.
Most of the time it's an o. Most of the time it's
Yeah.
an o. So,
And that really confused me when I first started learning Hebrew.
yeah,
Was
it's confusing.
vav? How do you know when it's a vowel, and how do you know when it's a consonant?
If you're using nikud, it's when it's not up. But when you're not using nikud, when there are two in a row, it's va.
Right. So that's the
it-
hard part at first is learning when
Yeah,
how do. But after a while, it starts to make sense because it just becomes like
yeah, it
like
makes sense.
this word right here. Once you know the word yeladot, you're not going to think is that a vav or not because you know what the word is. The word
Yeah, like that.
you see the word, you know the word, so you don't even think about the vav.
Yeah,
But when you're in the beginning stages and you barely know the alphabet, it's hard.
yeah, it's hard.
That is hard. So this is saying yeladot korot.
קוראות. הילדות קוראות.
All right, right here.
הנשים קוראות.
Are they really reading? Those women? It looks like they're playing a game or something. I guess.
Oh yeah. By the way, korot is also a
Hayalda
synonym for ripping. So Korea. Also it's the name how we say the country Korea, but Korea also means rip, because this is a bit advanced in Hebrew. You have things called roots, and some words share a root while having no connection to each other.
Wow, really?
קוראת. הילדה קוראת.
There we go.
האישה קוראת.
Haisha Koreh. She's reading.
I think that's a book. Oh, she has a big afro.
Yeah.
ילדים. ילדות. גברים. נשים.
Sometimes they just give you freebies in the beginning because it's such a quick little. It's
Yeah.
the first round. This is what they do.
הילדים אוכלים. הילדות רצות. הנשים שותות. הגברים קוראים.
Oh, this is why I'm doing. Okay, I screwed this up. Well, okay, I'm supposed to have enabled speech on. Then I'm supposed to be saying these, but they're doing it for me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna keep from now on. I'm gonna have it on. So now I'm not cheating anymore. All right, let's see. Turn my microphone on. No, that's not my microphone. This is my microphone right here. Okay, boom. Check. 1 2 1 2. Check. 1 2 3 4. Okay, I guess we're good.
הגברים קוראים.
Hagvarim korim. I should have been doing that.
Yeah, very good.
Hagvarim korim.
Try saying it slower.
הגברים קוראים.
So at least I sort of got it right.
Try saying it slower.
Slower.
You're saying it right. You're saying it
Let
right.
me
but it
redo
doesn't
that
pick up
round.
on it.
Why don't I just redo that round so that I can get it
Yeah.
right.
You're saying it right, but it doesn't pick up
הילדים
on it.
אוכלים.
Hayeladim ochlim.
הילדים אוכלים. הילדות רצות.
Hayeladot ratzot. Children run.
הילדות רצות. הנשים שותות.
Hanashim shotot.
הנשים שותות. הגברים קוראים.
Hagvarim korim. See, I should have been doing it like this.
הגברים קוראים.
It's all right.
Yeah.
We figured it out.
You can already do it, so.
Yeah. I think there's a couple more
הוא
left.
אוכל.
What'd you say?
That's the most evil-looking spaghetti eating kid I've ever seen. Look at him.
He looks like the Joker when he was a little child. Like before.
Yeah, that's a Joker eating pasta. I wouldn't be surprised if that pasta is his arch enemy.
Yeah.
Like literally eating his arch enemy.
I
Jesus.
think that's Batman is, you know.
Yeah, that's Batman. Jesus.
And
Who
by the
okay.
way, that happens to be the answer of this Hu ochel. No, it's
Okay,
not.
what?
It's not because no, it is because who is he, even if it's a boy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it is.
Okay,
He
so who is
correct.
he? Wait,
What?
I gotta say this. So who is he? If you say
Who
who
is
he?
actually he in English?
Yeah.
He is actually she in Hebrew.
Yeah, he is actually
So-
C.
Do you
And
understand?
C
I wish that you were doing this with me when I first started out because I was so confused by that. I'm like, how can he mean she and who mean he?
It's and what is ma? Well, that's another. But yeah, it's really confusing. And when is mata? Yeah, that's the only
Mate.
funny ones.
Mate, right?
Matai.
Yeah.
Matai.
Mate. All right, let's see.
Matai. Matai.
Mate.
Bingo.
Has an ayin at the end
No, it just has a
or
yud.
yod?
Yud. Yeah, I say yud. Some people say yod. Some people say yud. It's
Yeah.
pretty.
Because you always hear people say there's no vowels in Hebrew, but there really kind of is though. You got an aleph, you got an ayin.
Yeah, but those were introduced later. Well, yeah, I
Yod?
agree. There are vowels. There are
Yod
vowels.
can be used as a vowel or a consonant. So can vav. Vav can be used as a vowel or a consonant.
Yod is always a consonant. There's no yeah.
Yeah, aleph is obviously the only consonant, the real consonant.
Aleph, and Ein, and Yod are the only ones who are exclusively consonants.
Right. Yep. So there is some. It's not like in like Greek or English where they have 6 of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
but they have Nikud instead. But also Vav can be a consonant, so there's 4.
there's a lot of.
Oh, and there's
Isn't
Hey,
there-
but Hey is
Isn't there still a lot of old school Hebrew speakers that don't use Nikud? They just like the old way.
nobody uses Nikud. Nobody uses
I was
Nikud
gonna
after
say
they
that,
after
yeah.
they graduate. After elementary school, nobody uses Nikud. It's gonna be very difficult for you to find a sign with Nikud in Hebrew unless it's for one of those words that without Nikud is incredibly confusing. I really am trying to think the last time I saw Nikud in any setting that wasn't literary.
So you basically it's just implied that you have to know the words, basically.
Yeah, it's implied basically.
Yeah. All
Uh,
right, let's see if I can get this next one. Who korot? Who
no,
korot?
read it again. Read it again.
He korot. Right?
He kor.
He korot. Correct? He
Correct.
He korot.
Bingo.
he
You know,
correct.
Those 2 lines are re.
Ah, okay, I got you.
Oh, said I forgot, but this is I'm not kidding with you. I know I'm wearing a martial arts uniform, but there literally is a martial arts.
Let me do this real quick. All right.
There literally is a martial art that has stances based on the letters of the Hebrew alphabet.
Really?
I'm not, and they're supposed to protect you. You gotta look this shit up, man.
What is it called?
I think it's called the beer. I forgot what it's called. I think it's called the beer kesset.
The what?
A beer kesset. A beer means night, and kesset means a beer means night, and kesset means
I'll edit this in when I'm doing this. So what is it? Talk about it, and I'm showing it right now as you're saying it.
a beer kesset. So a beer means night, and kesset means bow, like arc. And it's supposed to be a martial art that is based on the letters of the Hebrew alphabet.
Wow.
Now it's supposed to be an ancient Jewish martial art. Whether that is true, I have no idea.
It's like Judas Maccabees.
Yeah, so why
Yeah.
not? So I'm gonna enter it and just show you what a bunch of stuff is.
Yo, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. When I read the book of Maccabees, Judas was a badass. Judas reminds me of like a
Those guys, it's Rambo. It's basically
superhero
Rambo.
type of dude. Like he looks like Achilles or something. Like he's got his like breastplate and his big sword. And his shield. Like he's ready for war. That's when I think of Judas Maccabees, the hammer. Like I like those are the good types, the good books that I still like to read. But
he's basically Rambo. So
yeah, he's basically the Hebrew Rambo.
I mean, he's a badass mother. But anyways, there's literally, but there literally is so I can do it. You said you can just do a whole video on this. There's literally a martial art that's supposed to be based off the Hebrew alphabet or the Hebrew, letters, and it's so fucked up. It's like one of the most bizarre martial arts I've ever seen, and I've seen I'm a big fan of those like fake martial arts. This is the worst. Like, just Google it. Just stop everything you're doing. Just Google it.
How do you spell it though? I don't know how to spell it.
Oh, ABIR.
It's gonna come up in English.
Yeah, ABIRQESHETH.
Oh yeah, it did come up. Yeah, the history can be broken up into 3 periods. The time of Avoth and the Gal of several Judean families from the Malkuth, Yadua, to Haban and Yemen. The time when Bani Abir in southern Yemen was when they fought the surrounding rules and tribes. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, we should do a video on that. That'd be a cool idea.
It's so stupid. Like, seriously, this bullshit martial art. I mean, you see some of these, I can swear to you, I know one of these guys are just doing judo moves. No, they're not doing judo moves. It's just how judo is taught to people nowadays. So, in Israel. So
that's funny. All right, let me see if I can finish this off now.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we got he. Oh, we already did this one. I just didn't answer it yet. There we go.
He shota.
He shota. She drinks. Now, that he word is going to confuse a lot of people out there. He is she. Remember that. We already said that. She, even though it says he, shota.
When you say he in Hebrew, you mean...
Yeah, you mean she. Every time you hear the word he, you mean...
Oh, and who is me? And who is me? Like, right. Who in English, WHO, who did it, is me.
It's me, right. It's so...
Me aside it.
So it takes a long time to get used to that. Because you have to untrain... If you know English first... You have to untrain your brain to get used to this. That's really as simple as it gets. You have to. Hurats. All right, I think there's a couple. There's got to be a couple more. I've got to be getting close.
Come on, this is annoying.
Hen ochlot.
Hen.
Hen.
What is hen?
That's they, right?
But which gender?
Male. No, it's female. Okay.
Look at the final part of that word. What do you see?
It's an N.
The second word. Sorry.
Oh, the T. You're right. The tov or the what is it?
Tough.
Yeah.
Tough.
Yep.
He shota.
He shota.
Hu ratz.
Hu ratz.
Hem korim.
Hem korim.
Yeah, that's how people read newspapers, really. How the hell can you see from that far away? It's like, what are you doing?
Right.
He ratza.
He ratza. She runs.
Hu ratz.
Hu ratz. He runs.
Hen ratzot.
No, not he runs. Who runs?
Who runs?
Who runs? Who runs?
הוא מבשל.
Who מבשל? He cooks.
הם מבשלים.
מבשלים means cooking.
Yeah.
הם מבשלים is they're cooking.
Yeah. They may.
היא מבשלת.
She's cooking.
That's sexist. No kidding.
You're from Tel-Aviv, I can tell. I'm just kidding.
I'm from Holland, but that's close to Tel Aviv.
הנשים שוחות.
Hanashim shochot. So that is, the women are swimming. And it looks like there's 2 of them that have women swim. No, this one's it.
האיש שוחה.
האיש שותה. שוחה.
הילדה שוחה.
הילדה שוחה.
Now this is tricky.
הילדים שוחים.
Now this is tricky because you have to actually look at the nikud and see if it's soche or socha.
What would be the difference?
Socha is woman and soche is man. Yeah, that's a tricky one.
I got you. So this is Yelodim, but this is why I think they should have more than 4 answers, and they shouldn't just do a cancel them out thing. They should have 2 of them that don't even ever you never answer. They should have 2 over here and 2 over here, that you never answer, because then I can't, right now I already know the answer because I already guessed the other three. So that's what they should have did. But I guess it's the first round, so it is what it is. Hayodim Shoham is right here. Oh yeah, we're getting towards the end.
האיש מבשל.
See, this is what I like when they do like this, and this is tricky because you can't see anything. You just have to look at what it said. So she said, "Ha'ish mevashel," the man cooking.
הגברים אוכלים.
The men are cooking. Oh, the men are eating.
הגברים אוכלים.
See, I got strict right there. The men are eating, not cooking. The men are eating. Ochim is eating.
Yep.
האיש אוכל.
He is eating.
הגברים מבשלים.
Now it's the men are cooking. All right.
Yep.
Getting there.
האישה רצה. האישה שוחה. הנשים רצות.
The women running.
הנשים שוחות.
Banging them out.
You know, oh, by the way, you know what's my favorite thing about Christian fundamentalists?
הוא
What's that?
שוחה.
What's that?
They insist on taking the Bible literally, which is written in a language they have no interest of learning.
Thank you, dude. I used to say this all the time. I was at a King James only church. I'm not joking when you said this. When you just said what you just said is so true. They will quote the King James Bible that's written in 1611 in English, and if you quote it wrong, they'll say that's not the words. That's not what God wrote down. What do you mean what God wrote down? God wrote it's in Hebrew, dude. It's in Greek or Hebrew, whichever.
Yeah.
If it's a New Testament, it's Greek. If it's Old Testament, it's Hebrew. And they'll say you have to say thus and thou and spake. You have to say it that way, because if you're not, you're doing it wrong. Like, what are you talking about? It's a translation.
Yeah, it's a translation. I mean, I know Christians, very, Christians that say no, the King James isn't the best one. There are a lot better ones, but they insist on not learning the original. So you go there and you say, Alma means maiden. It doesn't means young lady.
Right.
It doesn't mean virgin.
And they changed that into a prophecy about Jesus because it says the virgin will give birth, but really it says the young maiden will give birth.
Alma is like a missy or señorita.
Right, exactly.
It's like the señorita would give, well, like, okay, the señorita gives birth. That seems pretty...
Yeah.
Okay, so she's unwed. Cool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, I didn't know how much time just flew by. I'm going to wrap this up.
Oh, jeez.
I'm going to wrap this up, and what we did, this has been 40 minutes. We're going to keep it right here, and we're going to finish this up.
Yeah, do the hard part.
Let me finish this part. Yeah, let me finish this part.
Yeah, just do the hard part. Cause...
הוא שוחה.
Who soche?
הוא שוחה.
Who soche?
הוא רץ.
Who rats?
הוא רץ.
Who
הוא
rats?
מבשל.
Who mevashel?
הוא מבשל. הוא אוכל.
Who ochel?
הוא אוכל.
Okay, now do the hard part, because this is too fucking easy.
Where's the hard part?
I don't know.
Oh, you mean like jump ahead like to another section?
Yeah,
Who
jump ahead
kotב?
to another
All right, let me do that real quick. Let me see. My account. Let's see here. Let me see. No, that's not. I'm in the wrong spot. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, here we go. All right, so let's go to unit 4. No, let's stay in unit 1 because I haven't got past this yet.
Okay.
But let's jump down a couple weeks. That's what
Let's just skip to the hard bars, just make this
the hardest
interesting.
one. Let's go. You want to go to all the way to lesson 4, all the way to the bottom of it?
You
right
actually
here?
passed most of it. This is
Yeah.
easy. Do something
Yeah.
hard.
Okay, let's go back to why did it take it so long?
I mean, I think even I would get 90 like 99% of some of them because I would hear it wrong or something would look funny. And
Plan overview. Let's see. Let's go to week 6. Let's go to week 6.
Okay, let's see.
Skipping ahead? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You said do this. Yes.
We're ready for this.
Okay, so
Ready
come on,
to
let's
get
have it on
Hebrew
hard
scholar
mode just so
now.
we have some good footage.
All right, let's see. Download.
Where are you from?
Let's go to
Okay.
speaking
Okay.
because I'm probably not going to know this.
Okay, so
This isn't that hard.
סוודר, עניבה, חליפה, גרביים,
Oh, I turned the mouse off. That's why.
גרביים,
Galbaim. See, this is
גרביים,
Galbaim.
חגורה,
Here, let's do this. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here's the hard stuff.
הכובע שלי כחול.
Hakova sheli kahol. Ooh, I don't even know what that meant.
He doesn't do that
שלי
pretty well.
כחול.
You said
What's that?
kahol.
העניבה שלי,
Say that again.
You said the kahol, it's kahol. You're skipping on the ch sounds because they're difficult.
Now, what does that mean? The hat, shali means my hat is blue.
Yeah.
Oh shit! So I'm pretty good.
You
At
got that pretty well, not bad.
Ooh, I'm not all right. So let me see. All right, haina, my.
No.
Hold, I'm trying to sound it out. Hold on a second. Hainaba, hainiba,
Ha'aniva.
ha'aniba, shali, koteme,
Tuma.
katuma. Okay, so that is the tie is brown, or no, the tie is
Different
orange.
color.
The tie
Yeah,
is
look at
orange.
the face. That's
Yeah, I cheated. I
Go
was
back.
orange. I always get brown and orange in Hebrew mixed up. I don't know why.
Chum and katam, they don't sound alike, but
No, I don't know why I just do that. It's just one of those weird things that I'm struggling with.
happens.
Yeah. But yeah, so listen, I do gotta go though. But
do you want
next
to just do
week-
2 minutes of freestyle examination?
yeah.
Okay, so this is gonna be funny.
Yeah.
How do you say duck in Hebrew?
Duck. I don't know.
Bar vaz.
Baraz.
Bar, like Simon Bar Kochva
Yeah.
or Bar Kamza. Bar vaz.
Vaz.
Bar vaz.
Barvaz.
Next time we're gonna do more
Yeah.
funny stuff.
I'll talk to you. I will next week. We will
Okay.
fucking keep this going. Someone's calling me right now. I gotta get going. But this is
Yeah,
just
man.
fun,
Okay.
dude. I'll definitely will do this every week. All right, man.
This is fun. You're pretty good so far. So keep.
I'm doing it.
practice.
I'm doing my thing. All right, I'll talk to you.
You'll be a black belt in no time.
No, body your sensei. All right.
Yes.
See you later.
Bye bye.